Okay, just use the mining speed ability. Let's keep digging down through the mithril. And I wonder why it's not replacing it with bedrock. I mean, this shouldn't happen, right? I should just be mining. But I guess let's just see where it goes. Maybe this will lead us to Dwarven Mines V2. Ah! Wait, what? Where am I? Wait, this isn't Dwarven Mines. And this isn't even Skyblock. That's right, everybody. Today for this Skyblock video, we are not even in Skyblock. And this is not even Sorrow Armor or a Drill. This is the Sharpness 1000 Prismarine Shard and Chainmail Armor. So, great replication, right? No. But that's not the point of this video. And neither is the Dwarven Mines. Today, if you couldn't tell by the floor, today we are going to be taking a look at the first part of a series that I'm going to start working on about a foraging update. Now I know what you're thinking. Foraging? We just got done with Enderman Slayer, and there's Dwarven Mines. Well, you know what? I don't care. This is actually even made before the Ender Slayer, so I've been holding back on y'all. If this video does get a certain amount, let's go with 6 likes. If this video gets 6 likes within the first week, then as soon as I get back from a trip that I'm going on, I will immediately start working on this new item. And please like and subscribe anyways, as I'm currently trying to grow this channel, and at 100 subscribers I will be doing a very big special. So why don't we get started? You might think this first chest is where we start, but it is not. This chest is not at all where we start. We start right at the end because we're crazy over here. And I present to y'all the Enchanted Spruce Plank. Now I know what you're thinking again. What do you mean Enchanted Spruce Plank? This is a foraging update. Shouldn't you start with oak? Yeah, well no. This was the first item I created, and I don't care where it starts. I made Enchanted Spruce Planks. It's pretty much the tier 3 of spruce logs, and it's crafted with 160 enchanted spruce logs, and you get one of them. That pretty much raises the price just so that this becomes a more of a progression item versus a super duper cheap item. Now that we've got out what these are, now that we've got out of the way what these are, we can actually start looking at the real item. And I present to you all the Robin Hood. The Robin Hood is a somewhat early game item, maybe 500,000 coins at the time of making this video in spruce prices. But the Robin Hood is a tiered item. If you see the tier 1, it goes all the way up to tier 5, and it gets more abilities and much stronger as it goes along. This helmet is crafted with 5 enchanted spruce planks. Also, I forgot to mention, pay no attention to those enchants, please. That is just me being lazy and not wanting to clear the enchants. Okay, moving along. It has 25 health, 25 defense, 15 speed, and 5 strength. And it has one ability, Sherwood Forest. As I said, this was based off of the Robin Hood folk legend. And Sherwood Forest gives 5 foraging fortune. There's a reason why it gives foraging fortune, and it's because it is the only one. This would be the only item in the game, if it was added by itself, that would give foraging fortune. There's no harvesting, there's no blessed reforge, nothing gives foraging fortune. Not even the toil reforge, which might need a little bit of buffing off of that. Moving swiftly along, we have the tier 2. The tier 2 Robin Hood is crafted with the tier 1 and 12 enchanted spruce planks. It is 1 rarity higher at uncommon, requires foraging 12 unlike the foraging 6 of the previous item, and has 10 strength, 50 HP, 50 defense, 25 speed, and its Sherwood Forest gives an extra 5 foraging fortune for a total of 10. Now this is where it starts to get interesting, because it now has a new ability. The helmet has a new ability called Merrymen. Now Merrymen is a lot like Legion, or Renowned, or even Superior Armor's ability, except more like Legion than any of the others, but what it does is it boosts your foraging fortune for every player within 20 blocks. it boosts it by 0.5 for a max of 10 players, so a total of 5. Now I know what you're thinking, Vam, 20 blocks is really big, right? Well, not for foraging. Have you ever foraged in the Dark Oak Forest lately? It's so crowded. That's part of why I put the range so high, so that way if you really do want to forage with your friends, you can. And that way you can also have space for yourself to mine your own trees. There's a reason the rarity is upgraded, but that's for another video if y'all really like it. So let's move swiftly along to Tier 3. Tier 3 is a rare helmet, and if you notice each time it's going up by 1, common to legendary is 5. So this tier gives 15 strength, 80 HP, 80 defense, 35 speed, and 15 foraging fortune from Sherwood Forest, another +5 from the last tier. Now this Merryman also gives an extra 0.5 per player for a total of 10 at max 10 players. And it requires another 6 foraging levels at foraging 18. It's crafted with a tier 2 and 6 enchanted spruce planks in each slot. Now we're starting to get into a more expensive territory. Next we have the tier 4, which introduces probably my favorite ability. It is an epic helmet, gives 20 strength, 120 HP, 120 defense, 45 speed, making it one of the highest speed items in the game, and is crafted with the tier 3 and 12 in each slot for a total of 48 for this upgrade. It has 20 foraging fortune on Sherwood Forest, which is another +5, another 0.5 boost per player on Merryman for a total of 15, and it's got my favorite ability of the 3, Enemy of the Sheriff, which is based off of the Elephant Pet's common uncommon ability, its first ability, which gives defense per every 100 speed. This gives foraging fortune for every 100 speed. It gives +5, in fact. So if you were at default speed, even wearing this you wouldn't be at 200% speed. If you were at default speed, then you would get about 5 foraging fortune. That's it. But if you're at 400% speed, then you would be getting 20 from the boost. Not to mention the 45 boost to get you up to 400. It requires foraging 24, and roughly the cost is 6.6 million coins, which doesn't sound like that much on the surface, but you have to add everything from the previous upgrades into that cost. And finally, we have the tier 5, possibly the most conclusive and scary looking helmet I have ever seen in Skyblock. It is crafted with the tier 4, and it has 24 enchanted spruce planks in each slot. It is getting pretty expensive at this point to make, and not only that, but it requires foraging level 30, something that most people don't have at all, unless they use foraging minions, which why would you? Why would you use foraging minions? It gives 25 strength, 50 HP, 50 defense, 150 HP, 150 defense, 60 speed, gives so much speed, and its Sherwood Forest gives 25 foraging fortune. Its Merryman gives 2 foraging fortune per person, and its Enemy of the Sheriff gives 10 foraging fortune for every 100 speed. Mathematically calculating, from this helmet, the max foraging fortune you could get is 25 from Sherwood Forest, 20 from the Merryman, putting you at 45, and 50 foraging fortune. And if you're wondering why I got 50 instead of 40, it is because if you were to equip the Black Cat Pet at level 100, you could get an essentially 10 foraging fortune boost. However, that's not optimal, as most people just go off of the monkey pet. Well, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and like I said before, if this video gets to 6 likes within the first week or so until I go on my trip, then I will continue this. I'm also going to be making a forum post on the Hypixel forums about this that goes into much greater detail than I did in this video about what each thing does, and as a reference sheet for all of you. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content like this and other content. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Have a great day, YouTube land.